So now we have with us Gonzalo Spindola, who has been with Team One with Life from the beginning. And I give you so much credit, Gonzalo, first of all, for putting up with me, because I'm not always the easiest person to deal with. Most of the time, I'm 99% peaceful, but that 1% wild could get kind of crazy, right? So
You're so mellow.
until I'm not. And so, Gonzalo, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the tequila business. You are so knowledgeable, so helpful. You're like a brother to me. And we've been
Thank
working
you.
on this One with Life Tequila project together for 8 years now. And you've been with me from the very beginning before I even started the brand. I contacted you because you wrote some articles about tequila that I found very interesting, and we Skyped back then, and then I came and met you in Mexico, and you really are the backbone of Team Mexico that puts everything together. You're the liaison between our brands in the United States and Mexico. So tell us how you got into this and exactly what you do with the brand.
Okay, I got involved in the tequila business 25 years ago, in 1997, in fact, with my dad. We started to decorate bottles for different brands of tequila. And it was until 2008, when I first wrote an article, because I thought interested, because the industry was changing a lot. So I wrote an article about the tequila in that moment. The funniest part is that the tequila is still the same today. I wrote this article maybe 13 years ago, and the tequila industry is the same, has been the same, except for the prices of the agave, but I can talk that in another moment. Okay, so that article had like so many shares and likes before Facebook started. So people start to contact me because they wanted to know more. And that article, I published it for free so people can know more about tequila, because tequila is my passion. So many people start to ask me if I could help them like to develop brands. And at the beginning, I thought like it was, I wasn't like prepared, but I started with one brand from one person in California, and that was my first brand ever. And after a couple of years, Lisa contacted me, and she was the second brand I started to help. Thanks God, it's still let's say, from all of the brands I have helped, she was the first and the only one that continues so far from the first brands. So I'm really appreciate with Lisa.
We're still alive and kicking, yeah.
Yeah, because like the first brand I ever helped, I think doesn't make a tequila anymore. They decided to do some other things besides the tequila. They have other business, and I understand. But from all of those brands at the beginning, One Way Life is the first and the only one that continues so far. When I met Lisa 8 years ago, no, I know that. I know that. And you have to be like that always. For everything you do, you have to be consistent until you achieve your goal. So when I met Lisa 8 years ago, it was I don't know, when we did a click since the first day. We became very good friends. Curiously, what the music I like is the music that Lisa likes, so we have many things in common.
We sing when we get drunk on tequila a lot. We're going to be doing that in a couple of hours.
Exactly. So it has been really great to work with One With Life. They had done a lot for my family. It's not only business, the One With Life has helped, so currently helps women, offering job. Like for example, my wife takes care of the bracelets they do for each of one of the bottles. They do a bracelet, and everything is done by hand by Mexican people. What else? For example, it's a sustainable company that that you have to put a lot of effort to continue like that. Sustainable companies are not easy to have, and One with Life is one of those.
Thank you.
So I'm very happy to work with you.
I'm
Lisa.
so happy to work with you. I couldn't do this without you, Gonzalo. You are Team Mexico, and you're like a brother to me. So thank you so much for all you do. You know how much I love you and your family, and we definitely are family. And One with Life would not be where it was without you. So I'm so grateful.
Thank you. And now we are very happy because we're going to launch the añejo today. Not launch, but it's the first part of the
We drank it this morning. I'm still buzzing from the tasting that we did of our añejo this morning. And we got to go to the agave fields today, and that's always my favorite part of coming to Mexico. So thank you so much, Gonzalo. And Nico, are you on
Lisa.
the podcast? Because Nico always has a quote of the day. So Nico, if you're here, I would love for you to tell us what you think the quote of the day is. We started with Be One with Nature. And if you have anything you want to expand on in terms of that from what you've seen so far on the agave fields and in Mexico, feel free to jump in with that.
This is my first time seeing the distillery, seeing the process of how the tequila is made, getting to connect everything together, starting from the process in the fields with the agave and then all the way to the distillation process and the bottling. And it's quite incredible to see the entire cycle, to see where it comes from with nature, but also the tradition of the agave farming and how important of a process that really is to the culture. And everyone who tastes tequila should at least get a chance to learn or to view what that process looks like, because once you see that process, you really understand the importance of tequila and know that it's not just like some drink that you associate with your youth, some party story where you may get really drunk and throw up, but actually that there's a beautiful culture and there's a beautiful philosophy behind it. I have right here the bottle. We did a tasting of the extra añejo. Añejo. It has the añe in it, and it's incredible tasting. But it tastes even better having gotten the experience of seeing the process, seeing the care and attention to detail that gets put into the making of the tequila. So it's truly an honor for me to get to experience that process, to acquire more wisdom and knowledge about the roots of the tequila, the philosophy behind it, and also the work that goes into it. So I'm truly honored to be a part of this and just to get to experience it all. So thank you.
Thanks, Nico. And so this is our new añejo expression. It's between 1 and 2 year aged in a bourbon barrel. It's got some really delicious notes. Just tasted it earlier. And so it's almost 2 years old, this añejo. And it's got some delicious sweet agave notes, some creamy vanilla notes. It's so drinkable, so accessible. I think this might actually be my favorite one so far, although I'm always partial to the Blanco because it was our first, but this is spectacular, and I can't wait for everyone to taste it. And so here, let's end with the toast that's on the back label. Here's to being fully present, listening deeply, speaking with love, and being one with life. Salud. Signing off from your friendly neighborhood tequila slinger. Bye, everyone.